Hey everybody, so this is a box I picked up in the 90% off at Michael's during Christmas of 2022, and it is now June of 2023, and I'm going to finally do the transition on this one. I didn't even know there was those things in there, to be honest with you. I picked it up knowing I was going to do a video with it, and it's to, just watch. You'll see what I'm doing. There's no big explanations. I just want to tell you a story. So this is now something that I'm doing because my machine's broke. I decided to make items and embroider items to sell at craft fairs, and both my machines are in for maintenance and I have to do something. This is just the way it is for me, and I thought I would bring this out and tell you what's going on. So I started this channel several years ago. I have to look up how long ago it was. It was a while. And initially it was just to check it out because I thought it was kind of fun. I was watching people doing crafts and I thought, well, I do a lot of crafts. Why can't I do it? And I played around and threw some stuff up. I joined a creative arts collaboration, which I ended up meeting a lot of other artists that, excuse me, are really full-time artists. They are, in fact, they have stores and all this. I do craft fairs. I don't have a store. I'm really afraid of success, so figured I'd throw that out there. So this is something I do because I think it's really good to have something to keep your mind going, keep you active, and I've always believed that hobbies are really essential to that. And I do tons of things. I made gingerbread houses, so I cook. I end up crocheting. I learned how to knit when I was like 14. I taught myself how to embroider, and eventually now I have an embroidery machine, and the embroidery machine and the sewing machine both are in the sewing hospital. They have to get looked at because they are not happy with me, apparently. It's a process of doing this that makes me have a purpose, and I like having that purpose. I want to share that, and I know it's entertaining for me to watch other people create things, so I thought I would share that, and maybe you get inspired to do something and something triggers for you. That's the reason why I do it. There it is. That's the reason. I gotta have a sip. So a lot of the things I'm going to be doing once my machines come back is do a little bit more about my sewing and my embroidery and the process of getting ready to go and do my craft fairs. The craft fairs around here are not as well attended as, say, in the Midwest or in the middle states. I'm in southern Arizona, and there's a few people that come out regularly that visit with us, but not the point as it was when I lived in New York. It used to be craft fairs were all over the churches, and you could go to all of them and they would be very well attended, and that's not the case here. Everyone's blaming COVID, or they're blaming the economy. And the thing is, though, that handmade items are probably so much better than the things you can buy that come from out of our country. Don't want to make anybody mad. It's true. I think that if you go and you find people that do handcrafted items, that you might not see that manufactured look, but you'd see something that was done with a good intention. There's they're trying to do something that they've learned how to do and share it. So if you see anybody who makes stuff and you're wondering, oh no, I can get that for cheaper, well, okay, yeah, you could, but would it be as nice? Would you have found exactly the same thing? I don't know. Sometimes, yeah. When I go to craft fairs, there are people that are selling things that they bought from a manufacturer that could be very similar to what I do. That's what it is. Yeah, it is what it is, and you make your decision. So each thing that you try to put out there. Now there's going to be some people that I would like to highlight and suggest that you go watch and see, because they create things that are just phenomenal. And if you're interested in that, I hope you will subscribe to get the insight to that, to learn about those when they come up, because that's the reason why you do that. It also even shows people that this is the kind of thing that you're interested in. So there it is. I'm going to let you watch the rest, and hopefully you've enjoyed this. I would love to hear your comments. If you have any suggestions, things that you'd like me to try out, I probably have the stuff. I mean, I purge all the time, but there's a good likelihood that I've got whatever it is. And if I don't have it, I can head you off in the direction of people that do create those things, if you're looking for inspiration. And I wish you well. I hope everybody has a great day, whatever day you're watching this. And keep your head up. See you next time.